Hey, what's going on, guys? I want you to kick back and relax and chill with me as I edit this photo here. I took this on March 30th. As you can see, it's underexposed. And my goal here is to bring this picture back to life and make a nice finished product in color correction mode. Now, this isn't going to be a color grading tutorial or video. This is strictly color correction. And what color correction is basically getting the skin tones, the background, and the overall image to our liking, making sure all the colors are correct to our liking. Okay, so this isn't a color grading tutorial. Color grading is when you're doing more of the styling, you know, bringing more, changing the colors, a lot of manipulation, really bringing the image to life. This is strictly a color grading tutorial. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So when it comes to editing a photo, the first thing I like to look at is I like to do my crop. I want to do my crop. So what I want to do is click here. Let's get to the crop. I want to go to my aspect ratio. I'm gonna go to 4:5 because this image will most likely go to Instagram. I want to bring it in some like that. What I do is I like to bring the eyes. Hold on, oh, there we go. Bring down to the eyes like that. Then let's go ahead and crop it in a little bit more like that. I like to use the rule of thirds. Bring the eyes up like that. And let's see what we got here. I don't really like it that much, so let's go back. Let's manipulate it a little bit more. Let's boom, down a little bit. I feel like a little too much headway. Let's see. There, let's go. Let's see. I like that. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me go back. Let me let's see. All right, cool. That looks good. I like the way that looks. Also, while I'm in my cropping tool, I want to go ahead and align it like so. That looks pretty straight. Next, I want to go down to lens correction. Inside of lens correction, I want to remove the chromatic aberration. And I want to enable profile corrections. As you guys saw that, did you see that? What that does is pretty much fixes what the camera shot, what the lens shot. And then inside of here, you make sure you got the right profile. So I used a Sigma 24-70 2.8. So that's good there. Boom. So the lens is corrected. Now what I want to do is go back to my basics panel, and this is where I'm going to make all of my adjustments. You guys see the black, the blue area. That means that my blacks are crushed. But when it comes to editing, what I like to do first, I like to start with the shadows. I like to bring the shadows up to get some detail. Just enough to, you know, see the details in the hair. Can you guys see that? See all that right there? So I like to bring it up just enough to see the details in the hair, and I think that's good. That might be a little too much. Let's go down a little bit. Let's go about 72. All right. Once we got that part done, what I want to do is I want to go to my highlights. Check out my highlights. Since everything's underexposed, I want to lift things up. So I want to raise the highlights a little bit. Just to bring it a little bit right about right there. I like that. That looks good. Blacks is still crushed. Let's go ahead and lift those blacks up some. Perfect. Like that, drag it up. Whites. Let's lift that up. That's gonna make it pop some. See what happens when you raise it up too much. Boom. Just go ahead and make it pop some. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, contrast. I want to work with a flat image, so I'm gonna bring it down some, and we'll bring that contrast up later once we use the tone curve. Next, I want to work on the presence, add a little texture to it. behaves. Cool, I like that. Vibrance, saturation. I like vibrance because vibrance is a non-destructive tool. It pretty much affects all the colors but the skin to a certain point. So as you guys can see, I'll do a comparison. So you see that? I can go all the way up till I get to a certain point and then it gets crazy, right? Opposed to saturation, pretty much takes all the color out or enhances all the colors till it just looks terrible. So you don't want to mess with the saturation, especially when it comes to portrait. So be mindful of that. But let's raise this up some. I like 36. Oop. Let's raise it up some more. 35. All right, 36. Let's see what we can get with the vibrance. So we can just add a little pop to that background. All right, +1. That looks pretty good. Next, I skipped a step. I need to get my white balance on point. So with the white balance, what I want to do is I like to find an area that's supposed to be white, and then I'll do a quick sample. Let's do a sample, and then let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's about right. I think I'll probably make it a little. It might be a little too cool, but let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like it like that. Like I said, when it comes to editing or color corrected images, it's kind of more to your taste. There is no right or wrong, in my opinion. Next, we want to go to our calibration. Calibration is a perfect tool to making sure that you get your colors correct. And what I like to start with is the hue, and I'll start with the red primary. Let me scroll this up so I can see. Red primary, we'll go right, left, and then I want to find a happy medium. All right, let's see, that looks too let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's go with the greens. Let's see what we get. All the way to the left, all the way to the right. Let's drag it down. Well, that looks pretty good. And then we're gonna do the same for blues. That looks pretty good. Saturation. Let's see. Looks pretty good there. Yeah, I like that. And let's go with our blue saturation. And boom, that looks pretty good. Let's see what our shadows are doing. Yeah, I like that. Let me see. Hold on, let me bring it up. Yeah, I like that right there. That looks pretty good. Skin looks a little orange. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to our. We're gonna go up to our Actually, let's go to our tone curve. And when it comes to tone curve, I like to just start with a medium contrast, and then you can kind of raise it up a little bit. You know, you can make, you know what? I'm not even gonna use that. Let's go with take that back to linear. What we do is we just add some contrast this way. Yep. Yeah, like that. That looks pretty good. Let's see what else. Let's do our color mixer. Here we got our HSL panel, which means hue, saturation, luminance. I like to start with luminance, and I like to start with more of the skin color. Luminance is pretty much adding or removing white to the image, or you can call it the brightness. So what I want to do is I want to lift some of that orange out of the skin. So I'm going to raise it up some. And this is all up to your liking, right? I feel like that's go about right. Let's see, go back. Boom, boom, boom. It's about right there. Like that. We'll do yellow. Raise some of that yellow up. Raise that red. Is it in green here? Yeah, green's not really effective here. Blue. Not much blue. Nothing here. Nothing there. All right, next, let's go to saturation. Inside of saturation, that's pretty much the intensity of the color. So let's see what happens when we bring it down some. Raise it up. Did you see that? Raise it up, raise it down some. I don't know. I don't want to make her completely pale. Let's see, we go just enough. Yeah, give her a slight tan. So I like it like that. Like that. Okay. From there, we go about there. Red lipstick. Bring the reds up. I like that. And I think the only color that was affected was the magenta. No? Nothing there. All right, hue. Go to our orange. Ugh. Like -2. Next, I feel like the colors are pretty correct. Next, let's go into the detail. Let's go into the detail. Detail is where you can find the sharpness. With the sharpness, I like to use the masking tool to let me know what I'm sharpening. So in this image, I want to sharpen. Yeah. Modify what's all sharpened, but let's go with about 80. No, let's go 75. Cool, that's 75 is sharpened. Next, what do I want to do next? I want to, okay, let's do a comparison so far. Look at that. That's night and day right there. That's night and day. Already. We'll go back to our basics. See if we can raise some more shadows up. Let's see what happens when we raise the shadows at 72. Actually, let's raise the blacks up. Raise the shadows up some. That's not terrible though. Let's see. Comparison. Yeah, there's still data here. There's still data there, so let's go. That looks pretty good. What I want to do next? What do I want to do next? Let me see. Go with calibration. Let's go ahead and do some masking. Let's go ahead and do some masking and remove some of these. Let's do some healing. Let's do some healing and let's remove some of these blemishes. You got the removal tool, you got the heal tool, and you got a clone tool. Let's go ahead and can we get a little closer? Let's see. Get a little closer. Yeah, and you can do this in Photoshop, but we're gonna do this here in Lightroom, which makes it convenient. So let's see what that does. It's generating. Should do a pretty good job for us, removing some of those blemishes. I mean, this is kind of how I edit, guys. I know this is boring, but you know, when you're thinking your way through a project, I mean, there's not a lot of talking, but this is how I go about editing my photos. And it's really a trial and error, try some different things, taking the chance, figuring things out. You know, that's pretty much the process. Hopefully it generates well and it looks good. It looks like it's gonna take a minute. All right, here we go. Let's see what it's looking like. Let's see what it's looking like. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. That didn't look. Let me see. Can we let's see what we can do here. Let's do a heel. Back out of that. Let's remove this some other way. Let's see. Just make it bigger. See what happens when we make it bigger. Cover more. See what happens that way. It might have just been too much data. Yeah, there we go. That looks so much better. So sometimes, guys, you know, it might not always go the way you plan for it to go, but I mean, it's possible. But face being clear, we're not trying to change her entire face. She has pretty good skin. We're just trying to catch a couple of blemishes, but we're not trying to overdo it. So. That tattoo on her hand, on her wrist. Not sure. Let me see what I can do here. See what happens. Okay, that cleared. That removed it. So that's her photo. We didn't overdo it. It's not overly done. Let me move these this info. All right, it's not overly done. And let's get a before and after so far. And as you can see, it's a lot better. Just even off just looking at the face, like, look. Next, let's see her hands. To me, her hands look a little pale. Let me see. I'm gonna bring a little tint to them. So what I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my radial tool. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna do radial. I'm gonna do my brush. I'm gonna go with my brush. Go with the brush. Let's see. Bring it in some. Yeah. Let's go ahead and mask that up a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Let's add a little little saturation. To me, that looks better. Let me see. To me, that looks better. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah. All right, cool. We warmed the hands up a little bit. That looks pretty good. It was just distracting me. What's next? Next, I want to go ahead and what do I want to do next? Let's go ahead and do a little bit of masking. You know what? No, let's make our eyes pop out. Raise the eyes a little bit. Let's see, raise some of the shadows. We don't want to look crazy. We do want them to pop out. Let's see. Got the eyes. Let's do another mask. We'll select the background. And I want to darken the background. You know what? Let me see. Play with the saturation a little bit. So that completely changed the color. I want to bring up some saturation, like right. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's see. Do a comparison. I mean, that's just so much better. So much better already. And we haven't even done any color grading. Let's see. Let's see, what else can we do here? Oh yeah, you know what? That shadow right there on the right, this, yeah. See if we can take some of that. Okay, let's see, tone. See what happens when we take some of that black out. Some of the shadow. that looks okay, but yeah, because the way the light's hitting her, the light's facing her, so it's knocking the shadow. So that's kind of expected. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a vignette, give more of a vignette look around her. So let's go with the radiant tool. Radiant tool toward her. Let's see, and let's manipulate it a little bit. And then let's go ahead and raise some of the shadows a little bit. That's night and day. What I want to do next, I want to darken her lips. I want to make them redder. Add a little black to it, redden her lips up. I like that. Yeah, I wanted that. I wanted those lips to pop out, son. Let me add a little white. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. You know, it's all about just being creative and having fun with what you're doing. Ultimately. Let's see what else I can do here. Let's go ahead and add a vignette. Let's see. That's what I was supposed to do. Add a vignette. So do the radio. Cool. Let's see. And I mean, let me see. What else? Could probably make our eyes pop out a little bit more. But overall, I like this look. Let me see. Let's see. Let's go back to the eyes. Let's go back. Go back to the eyes, and then let's see, what can we do? Let's Raise the highlights a little bit. Raise the whites, and let's see. Go color. And then let's see. See what happens, how that looks. Let's see. I think they're too light. I don't like that. Let's yeah, that looks a lot better. Got the catch light in there, and let's go with that. Boom. And I do want to see what I can do about getting some of that yeah, that's not gonna work. But yeah, this is the image right here. Pretty happy with it. Probably do some more edits. Let's see, like I don't like that spot here. So yeah, but that looks good for now. For a nice basic color correction, I think this is overall pretty good, especially when you're comparing to the original. I think it's night and day. So I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out. So this was a quick demonstration of how I edit or color correct my photos. Like I said, this isn't the know all be all. This is just how I approach it, and it's worked out pretty well for me. So when you guys are editing your photos, remember it's just going to be some trial and error. There is no right or wrong way to do it. You just keep making little manipulations till you figure something out, till you find something that you like. So I'm not going to hold you guys up. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial or the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.